Hey friends, so in this video I'll be talking about the register activity of the app and like let's get started. Okay, so this is the first thing you have to do: change the constraint layout to relative layout. Then what you have to do is I have taken a background here as well, so the background picture is this. I've told you where to keep these pictures in the drawable folder. Okay, so then we have an image view for the logo itself, and then the id for the logo, and then the alignment of the logo, and then you have the actual logo picture or icon, you can say. Okay, then we have an text field which is like below this image view. By you can just in relative layout you can like select it relative to the logo. So I have selected it here. Let me just see where it went. Okay, below this. Okay, and then added some padding and all to adjust it according to my needs. You can like move it up or down, whatever you need. Okay, then I have a hint. So basically what the hint is, this name that is written, so it basically intimates the user like what he should be writing in that field itself. When he clicks on that field, this hint will disappear and whatever he types comes on. Okay, so you can do this. This is a nice touch. It doesn't matlab, it doesn't have to be blank, the field. It doesn't look so very appealing. So then same thing. I've taken the text here. I've taken the input type as the text person's name. Okay, then another text box which is the second one. So basically the phone number will be the id for this app. You have to have a unique phone number, and then you can log into the app through phone number. Okay, so this phone number, I have taken a hint phone number, and then I have taken the input type as phone. Basically it tells that is a number. Okay, then you have like this uh, the padding and all, like to adjust it, and then text style you can choose bold and all. The size of the text you can choose, and then the color of the text and even the color of the hint as well. Same thing in the upper one also, and then this also. Then we have another button for the password. Here the data type will be text password, and then same thing like bold and all. Then you have to adjust it accordingly. Then we have a button for creating the account actually, and then what you have to do is this add button, and then adjust it accordingly where you want to keep it. And then background, I told you about this buttons XML. I have just made an XML to like use it again and again, so it's convenient a little bit. And then the location below this, and the padding and all, to actually place it where I want it to be, and then the color of the text. Okay, so yeah, it's the basic layout, nothing much. And then what we have here is we have to declare these button, this button actually. We have to declare this button, and then these text views, edit text, and then pause the loading bar because it shows like it's processing and also it's a kind of nice touch to the app. Okay, you cannot have this and then also you have a, but I recommend using this because it seems nice. Okay, so then I have initialized it here, all the components that I've used, and then on click listener and then create account. This is a function like when you press the button create account, you have to like create account here, and you can like have this. It basically I've taken the variables to store the values and take it from the text view. This is like this is how we take input name, and then input name is the variable here, okay, the variable for the text view, okay. The edit text variable dot get text from that box, and that convert it into string. So basically then store it in string variable called name. Same for the phone number and same for the password, okay. And then this is basically to check for error checking, and also you cannot like enter nothing and you can create an account. So what it does is, if the text box is empty, then you have to make a toast. You have to pop up a toast, and like you have to write there, please write your name if the text box is empty, and then if the phone box is empty, you have to write the phone number and then the password, the same thing. I'll talk about what the toast is in a few minutes. Like I'll just run this app and then show you what actually a toast is. Then if everything goes well, nothing is empty, everything is filled, and then else, then you have to just go to like show up the loading bar, okay. So the loading bar will show like create account, the title for it, and then the message, please wait while we are checking the credentials. And then you can do this false. It basically is when you touch outside the loading bar, it will stop processing and it will go back, okay. So I've done it false. You can do it as you want, and then of course show it. And then this is a function validate phone number. So basically it will check if the number is already available in the database, because you have to have a unique phone number, okay. So this is it, just call this function. Then when you call this function, pass all three variables. You have to create a database reference for the Firebase. I'm using Firebase here, so this is the command to create this reference. And then what it actually does is takes the snapshot and checks with it the phone number, okay. It just basically if so here firstly what I've done is, if this phone number does not exist, okay, does not exist, if this phone number what you have given does not exist, means it's a new user. So you have to create a hash map. The hash map will be containing these three values, the phone number, password, and the name. And then with the reference of this Firebase, the reference object of the Firebase, you have to just create a new user in the database, and you have to write a new entry in the user's root of the users table, okay. So then you have to like after it is done successfully, you have to show congratulations by using a toast. You can show it and then send the user to the login activity. So after the account is done, you can send it to login activity and then he can log in there, okay. If it's not successful, then just dismiss, and then for some kind of network error you can't do it, and try again after some time, okay. This toast, then this is when the user does not exist, okay, exist but I have used not here, so not exist. If the user already exists, dismiss the login bar and just show the toast that the phone number already exists and please try again with another number, and then send the user to main activity itself. You can do it or you can not do it, it's upon you. Just okay. So I'll just run the app and I'll show you now. So basically it will take a few minutes to like compile it and build it and then install it on the ADB, and then I'll resume the video. Okay, so yeah, this is the app. So this is the main activity and the logo, the like slogan or motto, whatever you can say. Then when I press this join now button, what happens is you are redirected to the register activity, and like I told you, when the user writes it, the hint should go out. Okay, so like I write A B C D E. Okay, so you can see the hint is out. Then the next field you have to write a phone number, so it's giving like phone number, let's say 123456000. Okay, in the next field password, the data type in this is password, so it should not show the text that we are writing, it should just hide it in dots or something. So 12345. Okay, so as you can see, it's not really visible, but it's like black dot. Okay, not visible in here. I have to change the color for this. Okay, then we have to just create an account. So let's just check the error thing first. Okay, if I've written nothing in here, so there should come a toast. Okay, please write your password. This is called toast. Okay, so I'll not create an account, let's just create it. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 and then I'll have to create the account, and then this is the loading bar I was talking about, and then it's successfully created and you are like on the login page. So I'm going to talk about login page in the next video, and I'll also tell you how the data was entered through the reference and hash map in the next video. So thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.